I get the bag, I'm serious. All that these haters delirious. At the spot, they producing the cash flow when I'm making appearances. I know they talking all the fuck shit.
What up, y'all? We are back with part 19 of Tales of Arise. Let's get it. And I don't know where the hell to go. There we go.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Hootle, come on.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places
Who's
such
that
as
over there?
these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue.
Hey, watch out.
Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Oh my gosh. Come on, bro.
Get lost!
Double demon fang! Now we're not.
Y'all are weak, bro.
No further! Blow away! Double demon fang!
Here's a healing arc!
Megasonic
Look at that sleep.
Try this!
You know what I'm saying?
Now!
Hey, y'all wouldn't have had to die. Yo, just left me alone, bro.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Look at. Why are you jumping? Don't hurt. You missed. Look at that sleep. Ooh, combo.
Be still!
Ready and ready! Do it!
Oh shit, I messed up.
In a bind.
Here I come!
More for the stockpile!
Ooh, that boy got his ass whipped.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shia.
Oh, slight work. The hell you talking about? Oh, here we go. Penetration. I'm gonna go. Let me give him that false. The fuck? Oh my goodness. What up, Hootle? Where that, Hootle? Oh, I found him. Damn, how the hell did I get over there? Yo! Hootle, how you want me to get over there, bro? I'm trying to see. Oh, here we go. Bro, y'all shut up. I'm breathing too hard.
You're safe.
Oh my goodness.
Go no further!
Demon fang! Eat dirt!
I'm gonna kill that one. Remember that?
Here, let me help. It's like trying to keep up with a
Good.
wolf.
Get off.
I can carve through armor!
Got him.
Hear my call.
Somebody turned up.
Here I come!
Here's a healing arc. Here, let me help.
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Hold on.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Who's my boy Knight?
Here, let me help.
Got him. Hold on. Trap him. Kill you real quick. Boy, stop.
Explosive ring!
Nicely done.
Boy's weak.
Do you think
Yeah,
this is
okay.
one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be
Oh,
so
no.
sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat, even
niggas
if there are
weak.
signs of
These
destruction. It would
That's all I
likely
know.
have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground
YOLO.
for Zeugles, I guess.
Ooh. Just mind y'all business, bro. All y'all gotta do, mind y'all business. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Mind y'all business. You don't touch me, you get to live. You touch me, you die. That just... Nigga, what? Bro, get your ass up there. Oh, I already got whatever that is. Oh my goodness, look at them fuck niggas. Oh, this is the little fishing spot. Get your weak ass out the way.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
What do you say? You shut up. Alright, what is waiting for us over here? Hopefully some strong enemies, bro.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Watch the back, man. Where the hell this motherfucker went?
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even
people
boats
are here.
docked.
I only see Danny's. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about. You didn't happen
What's
to
up,
see a Lord
baldhead?
come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be.
Yo, what?
Better you give us the boat and stay on solid
Nigga, is
ground.
that ship talk?
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
Whatever, come on, man. Let's
We're
bring your
losing
ass, dog.
time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give
I
me a
don't
holler
give
when
a
you're all set
care.
and we'll set
Man,
sail.
let's go. Give a shit what your name is. I'm ready now. Oh, waiting for.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
Whatever,
Pleasure's
man.
all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her.
Oh,
Till
my
then,
goodness.
you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this.
Do you think Law is okay?
Yeah, he
If
good.
you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too.
He
I
ain't
should
that weak.
apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kind of lying to you all this whole time. I
About
was
what?
blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done. with the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Girl, you're just a kid, my nigga.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna whoop her ass regardless.
think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay.
Yeah, you got time until I whoop her ass.
Thanks, Alphen.
You know what I'm saying?
Say,
And I'm definitely gonna kill her.
back
I
then,
want you to know that.
after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way.
Nah, she always mad, bro.
I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why
Nobody
she gets
does.
like that?
No, I don't.
Shion's...
She's a goofy. You know what I'm saying?
She can be a tough nut to crack.
The
She
hell?
doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
Big pause, my nigga.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
Nigga, what? She could hold my hand. What are you talking about? I mean, I'm the only one, but... You know what I'm saying? Everybody else get fish fried. What the hell going on here? Oh my goodness. Sharon, what you doing? I better have to read, bro.
Need much further, you'll go
I
overboard.
ain't gonna lie, if I had to read, bro, I'm gonna skip straight through it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to read.
Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The
Oh,
ocean?
I can see that goofball.
Yeah. The waves. They help me think.
Think about what?
This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins.
Okay.
And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking
Well,
you.
I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Because, nigga, I'm the only one you can touch, you goofy.
Shion.
But you're getting a little too close right now, dog. I don't want nobody to see.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No.
No.
Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
Say me about
A little.
take the mask off. I can remember shit. I don't know how to do that though, but yeah.
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
What's up, cuz?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise.
I know it's something now, bro.
You're
Why
right,
you
though.
lying?
It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Alright. Catch you around, cuz. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
You don't look so good. Are you alright?
The
You can throw
floor,
up?
it keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
Yeah,
I
goofball.
still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in
Yeah, I
Niaz
thought she was a good
improving
person
much
too,
to
dog.
begin with.
You mean
She
Deadeye?
tricked me.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadeye.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. it'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Yeah, a real
Who,
nigga.
me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
He told my girlfriend?
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know, man.
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
No, I am
think
the
I'm
only one
getting
she can
seasick
touch.
again.
I mean,
Sorry. Can you
realistically,
just
I'm the only one she can
give me
touch.
a wide berth for a few minutes?
Alright. Oh, who's the other goofy? Oh.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Dahnans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Dahnan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Okay. Hey, what up, Brody?
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Paul.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like, I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Wonder how
Alright,
much
what
longer
now?
it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask him.
Hey man, how long we got? That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, that was the time. Oh, I'm definitely going to take a slump booty. Definitely going to slump booty.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you?
Hurry up.
Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things.
She see us?
Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Girl, stop. I spared you.
Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Because I already whooped one of these motherfuckers' ass already. Ain't no thing for me to do it again, bro. Them things are weak, bro. Come on, man.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Alright.
Good.
Don't worry. It
Then
won't be long.
Let's find Almadria.
Give me 10 minutes, man.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute.
What's up, cuz?
That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Zersky.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Whatever. What the hell? I thought I opened this already. I already got it. Alright guys, man, I'm sorry I gotta do this, but hey, we're gonna end the video right here. Y'all already know what to do. Drop a like, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'm out of here, man. Deuces.